7, 29-22. First for the visitors from Memphis, they're led in scoring by Deja Richmond, who has 8 points in the first half. No other Memphis player with more than 3. Shooting looks like this for the Tigers: 8 of 27 from the floor for 29%, 2 of 8 from range for 25%, 4 of 6 from the free throw line for 66%. Memphis has pulled down 14 rebounds and committed 9 turnovers. For Middle Tennessee, they're led in scoring by a trio of freshmen. Blair Bogus and Macy Pfeiffer with 7 points apiece. Bogus also has 7 rebounds, Pfeiffer with 6. Yuhan Lin with 5 points to round out that trio of freshmen leading the way scoring. Kirsten Verholst has 6 points from her point guard position, but also 7 rebounds, and Emily Monson has chipped in with a 3-pointer to round out the scoring for Middle Tennessee. The Raiders, 11 of 28 from the floor for 39%, 2 of 10 from range for 20%, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line for 62%. Some of the team stats look like this, and Middle Tennessee has out-rebounded Memphis 25-14, as I mentioned, but they've also out-turned them over 14-9. The Lady Raiders with 11 turnovers in quarter number 2. Points off turnovers look like this. Middle Tennessee scored 7 off the Memphis turnovers, and Memphis has scored 4 off Middle Tennessee turnovers. Points in the paint, 18-6 in favor of Middle Tennessee. Second chance points, 8-4 in favor of Middle Tennessee. Fast break points favor the Tigers, 5-4, and bench points, 5-1 in favor of the Tigers. Memphis has trailed the entire way. The Lady Raiders led 20-11 at the end of quarter number 1. They lead 29-22 here at half. Hey, Blue Raider fans, are you interested in bringing a group to a game this season? Maybe a youth sports team, your church family, or a group of colleagues. There's no better way to enjoy a game in the Murphy Center than with a group of friends. Tickets are currently on sale at a special rate for only $10 for groups of 20 or more, and can include experiences like the High Five Tunnel or Bench Kids. To secure your block of seats, call the group sales department at 615-904-8082. We'll step aside, take our final break. Be back with second half action. Middle Tennessee leads Memphis 29-22 from Murphy Center. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 6-158-67-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Welcome back at halftime. Raiders leading 29-22 over the Memphis Tigers. These teams have similar colors, of course. Royal blue and white.
And they do. And,
Memphis in the blue uniforms, Raiders in the white with blue trim. We had a Next Level Club dinner before the game, and good to see Courtney Whitson back in town. Courtney's working as a high school coach in Lenoir City up in East Tennessee, and said everything's going well up there, but she's had to get back and see some old friends. Also, I saw Ty Petty come in later on too. So it's good to see our former athletes when they come back, because they've still got a lot of that blue in them, huh?
Oh, absolutely. I tell you what, they could use Courtney Whitson today. Courtney Whitson played a physical brand of basketball. This first half has been a physical game with two Memphis players, as we've already mentioned, with 3 fouls, being Amari Williams and Che Harris. No Lady Raider with more than 2 fouls in the first half.
Let's look at scores of other games brought to you by the Ascend Federal Credit Union.
Well, one game has gone final. Started early today up in Oxford, Ohio. Miami of Ohio playing host to Western Kentucky, and they were not very hospitable as Miami of Ohio wins by 27. They defeat Western Kentucky 80-53. Just underway over in Springfield, Missouri. Missouri State leads Kansas 2-0 with 8:27 remaining in quarter number 1, and with 7:56 remaining in the first. George Mason hosting Liberty. They lead that game, does George Mason, 8-6.
Here it's 29-22 at halftime. Raiders will come out with the 5 who started, and that will be Macy Pfeiffer, Blair Bogus, Emily Monson, Yuhan Lin, and Kirsten Verhulst.
Dick, if you had told me that Middle Tennessee was going to be up by 9 at the end of the first quarter, turn it over 11 times in quarter number 2, and still be leading by 7, I might have had you checked for your sanity level.
I'm sure that turnover total got addressed at halftime. Raiders put it in play. We're underway with the second half. Comes into Verhulst. Started out front by Hunter. Hunter did not start, but played quite a bit in the first half. Over to Pfeiffer. To Emily Monson. Lynn over on the right side, guarded there by Richmond. Gets a pick from Bogus, drives in with the left hand, lays it up and scores.
Good penetration, nice high pick there, and Lynn took advantage of it and went to the hole.
Raiders go back up by 9, 31-22. Richmond out front. Works over to the right wing, guarded by Lynn. Skip pass over in the corner to Allen, who will drive the baseline, kick it in the corner for an open 3 that's good. That is Hunter. Jordan Hunter with her second three-pointer of the ball game. 31-25. Raiders lead cut to 6. Lynn works off a Pfeiffer screen, drives in, fakes, puts the shot up, missed it, and a rebound knocked away by Verhulst, but unfortunately went out of bounds. So Memphis will get it.
I'm not sure about that. I thought it looked like Spears got a lot of that basketball, knocked it out of bounds, but they say Verhulst touched it last.
Yeah, they were shoulder to shoulder after that loose ball. High post. Smith backing in against Bogus. Jump shot in the lane, no good, and Blair gets the rebound. Bogus gives it off to Kirsten Verhulst. I think she played every minute of the first half.
She did.
Verhulst looks out front. Dribbles to the left wing. Works again off Pfeiffer's screen. Backs it up, loses the dribble. That's a turnover. Hunter picks it up, lays it up, scores, and Verhulst with a foul.
Yeah, Dick, just not a really good play by Verhulst. You make the mistake, you try to you dribble it off your own leg and then play as good a defense as you can without fouling, and unfortunately she did not do that. So it's a basket and a potential three-point play, and Memphis is as close as they have been since it was 5-0.
This is Jordan Hunter, a 5'8 sophomore from Birmingham, a transfer from Auburn, and rattles that one in. So a three-point play, and the Raiders' lead all of a sudden has shrunk to 3 points. 31-28. That's as close as Memphis has been since the first minute of the game. Here comes Yuhan Lin into the front court. Comes all the way, pulls up at the foul line. Gives it to Monson in the corner. Her three is no good. Loose ball picked up by Allen. Allen comes ahead to Jordan. She'll drive the lane, shoot a runner there, and score. Jordan all of a sudden with 8 points in this quarter.
All 8. It's an 8-0 run for Memphis.
31-30. Verhulst. Pfeiffer in with a layup. Blocked. Rebounded by Bogus. Back out front to Verhulst. Open from three. It is no good. Back of the rim. Memphis gets the rebound. That's Spears, the freshman, with the rebound. Over it comes to Richmond. Memphis with a chance to take the lead here with 7.5 to play, third quarter. Out front it goes to Spears. She'll put it on the floor. Charges into Macy Pfeiffer, and that'll be a foul on Spears.
It'll be her second. Memphis has had a tendency to do that. They initiate contact on that dribble, and I think you can get away with the contact, Dick, but each time they extend that inside arm to create the separation, I believe that's where the foul is being whistled.
Contreras will check in for Monson for the Raiders, who will have it in backcourt against pressure defense. Verhulst double teamed back there, comes down the far side, gets it into the front court, needs help, gets it out to Yuhan Lin. Lin fires it low to Contreras, back to Verhulst. Raiders try to steady it down now. Now ball knocked out of bounds by Alexander.
Give Memphis and their defense credit. They're trying to speed Middle Tennessee up. They're trying to speed this young Middle Tennessee team up and force turnovers, and it's working.
Yuhan Lin will inbound. August takes it outside the paint, gives it back to Lin, penetrates in with a layup, fouled. She'll go to the line.
It's going to be 33 Alexander, Kennedy Alexander.
That'll be her first. Team's second foul of the quarter, and Yuhan Lin will step to the line with 2. First one is good.
Stems an 8-0 run by Memphis.
32-30. And one more for the freshman. Up and good. Hit them both. 33-30. Backcourt, this is Hunter. They double team her at the center line, and Memphis throws it away.
Yes.
So the Raiders threw up a little, not really hard defense, but just a little bit to make them think, and they didn't think that well.
No, that was high and outside by Smith on that pass.
Here comes Verhulst after the Memphis turnover. See if the Raiders can convert that to points. Kirsten working outside. They'll feed it to Lynn on the left wing. Bounces low to Bogus, and they may have Smith for pushing her.
They don't may have. She had 2 hands in the center of Bogus's lower back.
So on Smith, that's foul number 1. And their second team foul of the quarter. Ball coming in play to Macy Pfeiffer. Penetrates into the paint, back to the basket, bounces it out front to Contreras. Out to Lynn. Lynn takes a look, comes left on the dribble, flips it back to Bogus. She'll penetrate with a drive and miss, and a foul.
Ooh, got bailed out there, Dick.
That is Richmond. That's her third. Blair Bogus will have a pair of free throws.
Late in the shot clock, Bogus was just trying to do what she could to get a look.
Knocks the first one down. And one more, and it is also good. 35-30, so the Raiders have hit 4 consecutive free throws to go from a 31-30 lead. Now it's 35-30. Memphis with the ball out front. This is Richmond out near the center line, guarded by Verhulst. Works it to the right side, comes driving. They check her off. Back out front to Spears. Little shovel pass to Hunter. Hunter at the foul line. Kicks it back to Spears. Back to Richmond for 3. It's an air ball. And that one will go to Middle Tennessee.
Tell you why it was wide. It had the right trajectory. I thought from our angle it was going to go down, but she missed the rim all the way to the left.
She didn't check the windage.
She did not.
Ball coming into Pfeiffer, back to Yuhan Lin. 5:48 to play third quarter. Raiders up 5. Lin changes directions on the dribble, shoots on run, banks it up and scores.
Dick, that was a beautiful move from the left wing, a little hesitation dribble and straight to the basket.
I think they got 33 Alexander on that.
They did.
That's her second. Lynn with a chance for a three-point play, as it is now 37-30. And puts it up and coolly knocks it home. She's got a dozen, 7 here in the third quarter, and it's 38-30. Now Memphis in front court. Smith got in the paint, couldn't get a shot. Back it goes to Hunter. Works to the right side. Guarded by Verhulst. Comes driving down the left side of the lane. Scoops it up underhanded, missed it. Rebound taken by Bogus, over to Pfeiffer. And Memphis got a hand on it, I think.
Yeah, it was 24 Smith who got the hand on it. Give Pfeiffer credit. She started to reach for it and let it go out of bounds. I don't think she would have been able to stay in bounds had she touched the basketball.
Memphis is going to press. The Raiders have a play for this. It goes into Lynn, or to Contreras. And across the line,
she carried the
ball.
basketball.
Yeah, that call has come up more this season.
I think she was going to stop and try to call a timeout. It looked like to me that was going to happen, and she literally did. She took 3 steps with it in her hand.
So Savannah Davis will replace Contreras. And Memphis has it in backcourt, and the Raiders double her up. They get it across to Richmond. Passed up a 3 in the corner to Smith. Back to Richmond. Backs it up. Puts it on the floor. Into the circle. Skip pass low, and they may have Bogus on a foul.
They do.
Yeah, so Blair will commit her third. Raiders' second foul of the quarter, and we've got a timeout with 4:53 to play here in the third. With timeout, Middle Tennessee 38, Memphis 30. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Your pet is more than just a pet. They're your family's fearless protector, your fetching athlete, and your crumbs on the floor detector. The warm, snuggly heartbeat at your feet. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I understand why your pet means so much to you. Did you know that State Farm and Trupanion have teamed up to give your furry family members the protection they deserve? Pet medical insurance. It's another way State Farm is here to help life go right for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raiders. You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Out of bounds for the Tigers under their basket as we resume, 38-30. Raiders leading, the pass inbounds, almost gets away, does get away. Intercepted by Davis. Davis to Pfeiffer coming down to the foul line. Drug her pivot foot. Boy, Macy's had some trouble with that today. She's played well, but the travel's given her problems. Harris coming back in for the first time since the first quarter when she picked up 3 fouls. She is normally one of their starters, and their leading scorer actually at 16 points a game. Now the ball out front to Hunter. Takes it right to Richmond. On the post to Smith. Smith starts in, turns around, jumps and misses. Raiders fight the boards. And again, it's Macy Pfeiffer to Yuhan Lin. Lin coming down, kicks it in the corner. 3 in the air. Davis, it is no good. Hit the rim once, came back, hit it again, didn't go. In front court, this is Smith coming, or Richmond rather, coming right with a shot. Savannah Davis the rebound, 38-30. Raiders lead it. Kirsten Verholz, 4 minutes left, third quarter. Raiders with an 8-point lead. They've scored the last 7 in the game. Here's Verholz working outside. Memphis really pressuring on defense, overplaying a lot, double teaming. Ball comes out to Blair Bogus, top of the key. Bogus holds it, gives it right. Pfeiffer, pull up 15-footer, rolling, no good. Rebound pulled down by Smith. Smith pitches it ahead. Hunter drives in the lane, scores, and a foul on Verholz.
Just again, Dick, that transition defense, Middle Tennessee just didn't get back in time.
So going to the line will be Jordan Hunter.
That's 3 on Verholz.
Boy, Hunter's had a really good third quarter. And has a chance to, we have another one here. It's 38-32. One shot for the 5'8 sophomore. Good. She's got 14 points, averaging 4 points a game coming into this one. 38-33. Another travel. This is on Monson, whose three-pointer went in, but it doesn't count because she took an extra step before the shot.
Dick, this bunny hop that you see several players doing, I'm surprised it's not called more often than it is.
Out front with the basketball, Richmond. 3 minutes 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Richmond drives the baseline, kicks it all the way out for a three. That is no good by Hunter. Rebound. Munson got fouled on that rebound.
Yeah, they're going to get
number 2.
Hunter.
That is her second. That'll put the Raiders in the bonus, or should. I had 5 fouls, but maybe somebody else had something different. Verhulst works it across the line. Just under 3 minutes to play third quarter. Raiders with a 5-point lead. Verhulst bounces out front to Macy Pfeiffer. Skip pass goes to Bogus. Fires a shot up there and she's fouled.
This is going to be 24-12.
Looks like 12. Richmond, that's her 4th. Blair Bogus to the line will have 2 shots. Missed the first one. Gets one more. 64% at the free throw line for the freshman. Hits this one. It gives her 10 points. 39-33. Raiders by 6. Memphis will bring it down. Raiders going to put a little pressure on. Almost a bad pass there by Memphis, and they get it across the line. Driving in with a shot, no good. That's a charge on Smith, and that will be her second foul. Offensive foul, so no free throws on this one.
Smith, unfortunate there. She traveled before she committed the charge, but wasn't called.
Across the line, Kirsten Verhulst, double team, needs help. And Bogus out there to take the pass. Back to Verhulst. Kirsten puts it on the floor. Comes right. Looks inside. Pfeiffer, Bogus, fake, shoots, no good, foul. She'll go back to the line. That's 22. Charlo, well, she just came in time to commit a foul. She is a 6-foot freshman from Thornton, Colorado. So Blair Bogus back to the free throw line to shoot a pair. A little over 2 minutes to play in the quarter. First one good. Blair with 11 and one more. Knocked them both down. 41-33. Raiders back to an 8-point lead. Across the line, Hunter. High post to Smith. Outside. They give it to Hunter. Inside, ball deflected by Bogus. Picks up. Throws ahead for Monson. Monson driving with a layup. Fouled on the shot. 23. Spears picks up her third.
Good defense. Good look ahead by Bogus. And Monson never hesitated, knowing she was going to get fouled. Tried to get it up and in, but Spears sends her to the line.
Emily Monson out of Blackman High School. Signed with Purdue out of high school. Came back home after her first year there. First free throw rattles out. She's got a brother, Andrew, who is a really good baseball player for the Blaze. Free throw number 2 is good. Emily with 4 points. 42-33. Lead back to 9. Almost an over and back. Memphis got away with that one. There's a long three that misses, and the rebound to Macy Pfeiffer. And now with a minute and a half to play in the quarter, the Raiders seem to be back in some level of control in this game. Verhulst comes right. For one thing, they have Memphis in foul trouble. And we have another one?
Yeah, Smith on Bogus just grabbed her.
Third foul on Smith, all committed here in the third quarter. And Blair Bogus back to the free throw line.
Yeah, she just had a handful of Bogus as Bogus is trying to post up on that left block.
Yuhan Lin will check back in. Emily Monson out. And Bogus steps to the line. Number 1 is rolling off. could not get the body language to roll that one in. Second shot is up, and that one's clean as a whistle. August with 13. 43-33 in the lead to 10 now. Deep left side. Spears now high post Smith. Back out for Hunter. Hunter guarded by Lynn. Dumps it off to Harris. Harris backs it up. Puts it on the floor. Pulls up. Feeds it over there for an open shot that is missed by Spears. Rebound tipped around. Goes into the arms of Yuhan Lin. Over in front court to Verhulst. We go less than a minute to play in the third quarter. Verhulst backs it up. And we've got a foul on Smith again.
Yeah, Bogus is working hard, and she's just got handfuls of Bogus's jersey.
That's 4 on Smith, all committed here in the third quarter. So Memphis will sub in number 10, Bailey Gilmore, 6'3" sophomore. And for the Raiders, Monson checks back in, and they're going to give Verhulst a rest for about the final 49 seconds of the quarter. Free throw good by Bogus. One more. 44-33. Second one good. Blair with 15 points. And Dwayne, the Raiders have their largest lead of the game.
Yeah, Bogus is going to take a seat for 40 seconds as well.
45-33. We've got Kaepernick checking in for Blair Bogus. Hunter puts it on the floor in the corner. Three-point shot, good.
Boy, that was beautiful rotation right there.
That was Charlo who just checked in. 45-36. Well, that 12-point lead didn't last long, did it?
Nope, back to 9.
Here's Lynn. 22 seconds in the quarter. It's about 3 seconds difference in the two clocks. Lynn puts it on the floor. Comes driving left. All the way with a layup. Missed it. Rebound. Kaepernick got in there to tie it up. And the alternate possession will give the ball to Memphis. That's a good hustle. Play by Stacey Kaepernick, the redshirt sophomore. Ball coming in play to Harris. Dumps her pass across the line to Jordan. Double team. Back to Harris. Fires one up. No good. Rebound.
And we're going to get Kaepernick on a blockout foul.
Foul on the rebound on Stacy. So that is going to be her first. Memphis gets it out of bounds with less than 1 second remaining in the quarter. And they get the shot off and miss it. And that is the end of the third quarter. So 3 in the books here. It is Middle Tennessee 45, Memphis 36. Back with the fourth quarter after this on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Welcome back as we take you to the fourth quarter. Well, the lights are out here, but the party's not over yet. Middle Tennessee 45, Memphis 36 as we go to the final quarter.
Well, Dick, Middle Tennessee did not shoot the basketball very well in quarter number 3. Only 2 of 9 from the floor, but 12 of 15 from the free throw line has allowed Middle Tennessee to extend the lead from 7.5 back out to 9 here at the end of the third quarter. Looking at some other team stats, Middle Tennessee continues to lead the way rebounding, 33-21 over Memphis. But one stat that jumps out to me is Middle Tennessee had 7 offensive boards in quarter number 1. They've only had 2 offensive boards since, getting fewer and fewer shots as this game goes along. Middle Tennessee needs to find a way in quarter number 4 to kind of get some offensive flow. They've done it well from the free throw line. Now they need to get it in from the floor.
Well, Blair Bogus got 10 free throws in the third quarter. She hit 8 of them and now has 15 points in the game going into this final quarter.
Yeah, Bogus with a double-double at this point, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 7 points, 8 rebounds for Macy Pfeiffer, 12 points for Lynn to lead the way for Middle Tennessee in scoring.
Raiders will have the ball to start the final 10 minutes. Lynn puts it in play in the backcourt to Verholz. Comes bouncing right back to Lynn on the left wing. Screen from Pfeiffer. Lynn penetrates to the foul line. Skip pass in low to Blair Bogus. Fake, shoots from the left hand and scores.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some points from the floor. Nice up and under move by Bogus.
47-36. Raiders go back to an 11-point lead, and Lynn knocks the ball free. Goes out of bounds. Fortunately for Memphis, Lynn touched it last, so they'll get it back out at the center line.
Middle Tennessee trying to give Memphis a little of their own medicine by forcing pressure and kind of forcing Memphis to kind of get out of their rhythm.
Ball coming in to Hunter. She had the hot hand for Memphis in that third quarter. Bad pass, but saved out there by Charlo. She'll put it on the floor. In the corner, it goes to Harris. Harris for 3. That's too long. Rebound taken by Memphis as they get it back out front to Charlo. Now to Hunter. We've played a minute in this fourth quarter. Raiders lead by 11. Inside pass intercepted by Blair Bogus.
I think that might have been a partially blocked shot.
Boy, Verholz and Hunter having quite a battle. Kirsten was trying to get free, and they're going to call the foul on Hunter. So on Hunter, that will be her third.
She's complaining, but she was literally on Verholz's back.
She was the defender and applying the pressure. You're right. Savannah Davis in backcourt will play it in. Davis throws it ahead for Lynn, and Memphis knocked it out of bounds. They saved the basket there because Lynn would have had a wide open layup. Pretty good pass. Led her a bit too far. Now Lynn lobs it in to nobody in particular. Verholz picks it up.
Yeah, great recognition. Verholz came from one side of the court to the other to get the loose ball.
Verholz puts it on the floor, comes right, back left. Still on the dribble. Around the top of the key. She might have gotten away with the travel there.
She did.
Over to Lynn. 6 seconds to shoot. Yuhan puts it on the floor. Drives for a layup and scores.
And switches hands in the air, Dick. She had the ball in the left hand. She was underneath the basket, put it in her right, and laid it up and in.
49-36.
I think they're going to get Davis here. No, they get Verholz. That's 4 on Verholz.
So Kirsten going to have to watch herself. Picking up her 4th foul. Ball coming in play to Richmond. Richmond guarded by Verholz. Richmond lobs the pass into Williams. That big post player lays it up and in. Laid it ahead to a weak side. There was no help defense there. Pfeiffer to Lynn. Out to Verhulst, 49-38. Verhulst comes left, hands it back to Lynn. Now she's with it, has the ball out near the center line. Coming right, that's a foul on 23. Spears. That's 4 on her. And she hasn't played that many minutes.
Looks like 2 going to check back in. Hunter's going to check back in for Memphis.
And coming out is Charlo. Raiders have it side front court. Davis plays it into Verhulst. Kirsten on the dribble out front. Comes around a set screen by Bogus out to Pfeiffer. Macy wanted to get it into the post. She wasn't open. Now Verhulst drives with a shot. Foul by Williams.
That's going to be 4 on Williams.
I don't know whether to say this Memphis team is just foul prone or if that's the way they've been taught to play, but they have gotten a Busher basket full of fouls in this game.
I think they certainly are taught to play physical, Dick. I think some of it's been caused by Middle Tennessee's ability to penetrate with the basketball.
Kirsten misses the first of 2. 49-38. One more. 7:30 to play. Second free throw, good. She's got 7. And it's a 12-point lead for the Raiders. Lob pass across the line. Goes to Richmond. Comes back out to Harris. Her 3 is in the air, no good. Rebound Williams, couldn't control it. Lynn picks up the loose ball. Needs help. Gets it away to Verhulst. Kirsten across the line. Double teamed out front. And now a jump ball is called. And it's going to go to Memphis on the alternate possession arrow.
Yeah, just got put in a bad position there, did Verhulst. Give Memphis a lot of credit. They anticipated that pass, and the double team was right on the spot.
Ball coming in play. This is Richmond, hooks it across the line. Harris can't control it. On the floor, intercepted by Bogus. Bogus tries to throw it ahead, and that one's intercepted by Richmond. Richmond right down the line. And that is going to be a charging foul on Richmond.
And Richmond just fouled out of the basketball game, and she came very dangerously close to being whistled for a technical. She got up and started toward the official.
6:53 left. I've got 5 on her. What do you have?
I have 5 on her as well, and she has fouled out of the basketball game.
6:53 to play.
Coach Alex Simmons not very happy with the call, having a conversation with the official.
Richmond fouls out with 8 points and 5 fouls. Pfeiffer in the front court. Working out front. Needs help. Gets it over to Lynn. They missed the handoff, but Lynn picked up the loose ball. Lynn brings it out near the center line. 7 to shoot. 6, 5. Yuhan comes right. There's a pull-up shot. She's fouled. And again, Memphis bails us out of a tough spot.
And Spears just fouls out of the basketball game.
So Spears is gone with 6:24 to play. She did not score in the game, and her only contribution was to give the Raider fans a free Frosty. When she missed 2 free throws. Johan Lynn at the line. Number 1 is good. Now, this is her high point of the season. Second shot, also good.
Back is 11, Emily Munson.
She's got 16 points. That is a career high. And it's 52-38. And the Raiders have their largest lead of the game, 14 points. Out front, Harris. Harris works it over. Now into Williams, and they've got Macy Pfeiffer on an over and back foul. Yeah. That'll be her second.
Good call. Pfeiffer got pinned by Williams and just reached right past her right ear to knock that ball away, going through her back to make try to make the play.
6:15 to play. Memphis inbounds baseline. Into Williams. Williams loses it. Picked up out front by Hunter, and they're going to call Savannah Davis on a push here.
There was almost no contact there, Dick. That's a curious call. Loose ball, and Davis, boy, they're watching the replay. I'm not sure she made contact at all.
So it'll be outside front court to Memphis in their offensive zone. Comes in the corner to Harris. Changes directions. Pulls up from 10. Misses. Rebound tipped out front by the Raiders. Memphis recovers. Back to Harris. Up again off the rim. No good. Monson the rebound. Nope, lost it. Inside for a layup, and that one's good by 33, Alexander. So it's 52-40. Memphis takes a timeout. See if it's going to be a full or a 30. So it will be a full timeout, right?
I thought I heard 30, Dick, but I don't know.
We'll take a break.
Got media timeout.
Media timeout. 5:55 to play. Raiders leading 52-40 on the Blue Raider Network. From Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Just under 6 minutes left in the game. The Raiders lead by a score of 52-40. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center is the official medical group of Middle Tennessee Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. I hope all the players are healthy after this game.
I do as well. A very physical basketball game, one that Middle Tennessee continues to control the boards. They've out-rebounded Memphis 35-24, one of the points we talked about in the pregame. Turnovers have been a problem for both teams. Middle Tennessee's turned it over 20 times. Memphis has turned it over 17. However, Middle Tennessee has done a better job of converting those turnovers into points than Memphis. 19-7 in favor of the Raiders. Points in the paint, Middle Tennessee being the smaller team size-wise, outscoring Memphis by 10 in the paint, 26-16. Leading the way for the Lady Raiders, of course, Blair Bogus with a double-double, 17 and 11. Yuhan Lin, 16 points on the afternoon, 7 points, 8 rebounds for Macy Pfeiffer. So 3 freshmen really kind of leading the way. Kirsten Verholst has 7 points, 7 rebounds from her point guard position. So the 4 top scorers for Middle Tennessee this afternoon are all freshmen.
We'll take that. If you've been waiting for me to bring Carson Swaney into the game, she is out injured today, and hopefully we'll be back in time for our next game. Contreras will inbound in backcourt against pressure, drops it in play to Pfeiffer. Back to Elena Contreras. Still in the backcourt, over to Macy. They need to hurry. Contreras gets it across the line to Savannah.
Did not. She did not. She was still in the backcourt before she released the basketball.
So that would be turnover number 21 for the Raiders today.
Yeah, averaging 19 on the season. Middle Tennessee just took a little too long in the backcourt. Give credit to Memphis's pressure defense.
Ball coming in to Hunter. Lynn trying to steal it. She does steal it. She's on the floor with it, and now they tie her up, but the Raiders are going to get the basketball. That was just a hustle play by Yuhan Lin, and now we're going to have a 30-second timeout. So we will keep it here.
Yeah, I think actually they've changed that call from a held ball to Middle Tennessee calls a timeout to save the possession.
Okay.
It appears the possession arrow still remains toward Middle Tennessee.
Raiders are acting like it's a full timeout. Memphis is acting like it's a 30-second timeout. There should be some way of...
well, we have media timeout here listed on our...
We will take a break, and we will come back with more on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
52-40, the Raiders lead. 5:38 to play. Dick Palmer, Dwayne Hickey with you, and Kyle Turnham's working over on the TV side today, so we brought in Mr. Hickey out of retirement. We got two old retired guys trying to tell you what's happening in this game, but we're working with a 12-point lead now. So we'll see what happens.
Absolutely, and I appreciate the opportunity to be back in this chair next to you, Mr. Palmer. Always fun. I appreciate the fact that Kyle would allow me to kind of keep the chair warm for him while he's trying to talk about the same thing on television.
So the Raiders will have the ball. 5.5 minutes left in the game. And Yuhan Lin ready to inbound it, but the official comes and gets the ball from her and now gives it back to her, and she'll play it in the corner. Davis to Bogus, double team, got through the double team and laid it in.
Nice little step through there by Bogus and gets it up on the glass for her 19th point.
Memphis in the front court, 54-40. Deep right to Harris, lob it into Williams, and no good, but she's fouled.
Yeah, Pfeiffer's going to pick up her third, I think.
So on Macy, number 3. Bogus also has 3. Burholz playing with 4. And Williams with 2 at the line. She's only a 50% free throw shooter.
See what you did there, 4-3-2. I like that.
Puts the first one up, hits it.
Also notice over on the Memphis bench, our old friend Shalon Pillow.
Shalon is in her first year working with the Memphis women's team, and I had a chance to speak with her earlier. Said she's enjoying every minute of it. Second shot good. 54-42. Now the whistle sounded. What happened there?
They called a 5-second call, didn't get it inbounds. That was a very short 5 seconds. I think Middle Tennessee hesitated in getting the ball after the free throws, and they started the count.
Ball goes into Williams. She runs over Bogus and commits another offensive foul. And that is her 5th. fifth, and she will foul out of the game. 6 points for Williams. That young lady can be a force inside, but she's got to learn to play without fouling. And sometimes that's a hard lesson. And a travel on the Raiders on the inbounds.
Yeah, that's probably Pfeiffer's fault because she kind of cut in front of Verhulst, and Verhulst did a double take. So back-to-back turnovers trying to inbound the basketball for Middle Tennessee.
They get it in the corner. Driving through, shot Harris, no good, foul. Well, the official hasn't told us who the foul's on yet.
I think they're going to get 14.
It'll be Savannah.
I believe it is 14.
Yep, no, Bogus. 12. Free throw by Harris. Did she miss that first one?
She missed the first one.
Made the second. (54-43), and now we've got a foul on who? That's Verhulst, I think, and if that's the case, that would be her fifth.
Wow.
So Kirsten is fouled out with 5:09 to play.
So, Dick, Middle Tennessee's last 3 possessions, they haven't even gotten the ball inbounds.
Coach Edsel wants a word with one of the officials. We have a timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. An 11-point lead with 5:09 to play. Well, this game could well be decided at the free throw line. And right now the Raiders have a little edge there.
Well, not if they continue to create turnovers and commit fouls. Right now, Middle Tennessee on the afternoon, turnover-wise, have committed 24 turnovers. Wow.
Almost as many as we had against Tennessee. I think we had 27 in that game.
So Memphis will have a chance to inbound the basketball. The last 3 possessions, as I mentioned earlier, Middle Tennessee has not been able to get the ball in bounds. The Memphis pressure defense has gotten to them. 2 turnovers and a foul committed by Middle Tennessee.
Men's game coming up at 3:30 this afternoon, if we ever get through with this one.
True.
Chip Walters will have his pregame show coming up in about 5 minutes on our sister station, Totally Hits in Nashville. And we'll be joining WGNS when our game is concluded. With the men's game, they play Belmont this afternoon. All coming in play to Memphis. Harris for 3. That's good.
Wow.
54-46. Have we lost it out of bounds again?
Yeah, this time it'll stay with Middle Tennessee. It was knocked out of bounds by 24 Smith. So Middle Tennessee just not able to get the ball in bounds, Dick.
Raiders going to play it in to Macy Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer back to Lynn. Lynn trying to dribble out of a double team. Does so, and that's a 10-second violation.
4 turnovers and a foul, Dick. Middle Tennessee's not crossed half court in the last 154. They've turned it over 5 times.
Here's Harris to inbound. 54-46. Gets it over to Smith. Smith has her pass knocked out of bounds by Savannah Davis. She tried to hit a cutter coming down the baseline. Davis got a hand in there.
Yeah, nice rotation down to the block by Davis on defense.
So here is Hunter inbounds. Harris for three, no good. That's an air ball. Taken off by Davis to Yuhan Lin. Lin into the front court. Got a little advantage here. Right side to Pfeiffer and out to Davis. Back to Lin. Lin trying to steady the ship here with 4:25 to play. Leading 54-46. Yuhan comes to the left wing. Shot clock's down to 5. Puts it on the floor in the corner. Three by Davis. Short. Loose ball out of bounds. And a
shot clock
violation. Yep. We go to Memphis with 4:11 to play. Ball coming into Hunter. Brings it across the line, guarded by Lin. Hunter coming left on the dribble. Loops the pass over to Alexander. Back to Harris. Harris driving. Foul. Going to be on Contreras. That'll be her first. So at the line will be Che Harris. She will have two. First one no good. 3:54 to play, 54-46. Raiders leading. Harris' second shot good. Makes 1 out of 2. She's got 7, all coming in the fourth quarter. That's a 5-second violation. The Raiders are just not able to solve this Memphis pressure defense on out-of-bounds plays. And the Raiders will call a timeout here with 3:54 to play. This will be a 30. So again, we'll keep it here. So this is where the youth is showing up, Dwayne, this team, because I can't ever remember a Blue Raider team having trouble to get the ball in bounds.
So to emphasize or illustrate that point, 7 turnovers by Middle Tennessee in the last 2 minutes, 30 seconds. They've only crossed half court once during that time frame. So again, give Memphis credit defensively. They've turned the pressure up. Middle Tennessee's got to find a way to navigate this. Again, they are a young team, but they've all played basketball before. They've all been in pressure situations.
And they will have to, as you say, have to find a way, because other teams are going to see the tape of this game, and they will know how to pressure the Raiders. There's Harris with a jumper, good. So the lead had been 14, now it's evaporated down to 5, 54-49. And the ball is out of bounds. Memphis says it's going to be their ball. The official says it's going the other way, I think. Yuhan Lin will inbound. Lob pass over the line to Contreras. Contreras on the dribble. Out front it goes to Savannah Davis. Back to Lin. Lin guarded out there by Smith, who backs off a little bit now. And Lin is going to run some time off the clock. They've got Boga stationed on a high post. Lin comes right, drives the lane, tries to put up a shot, and will draw a foul. So she will go to the line.
It's going to be on Shea Harris. It'll be her fourth.
Harris got 3 fouls in the first quarter, and that's why she did not come back in the game until the fourth quarter. She's their leading scorer on the season, but since coming in, she scored 7 here in the fourth quarter. So Yuhan will go to the free throw line with 2. First one up and good.
That stops a 9-0 run by Memphis.
55-49. Lin's second shot also good. She's got 18, a career high for the young freshman. Out front with the ball, Hunter, 56-49. Hunter guarded by Lynn. They're going to call a foul on her.
Yeah, that's going to be
second
on Lynn.
And that will put Hunter at the free throw line, where she is 2 for 2.
Jordan Hunter.
2:57 to play. First one rattles and comes out. How about a double frosty today?
Yeah, let's go. Let's just worry about rebounding.
Second shot going to be up there, and that one is not going to go. And a rebound to Macy Pfeiffer. Savannah Davis ahead to Lynn. Raiders in front court. Lynn double teamed out front. Triple team, gets it away to Davis. In the corner to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer drives the baseline, in with his layup. Good! Macy Pfeiffer. Nowhere to go, so she took it to the basket. 58-49. Hunter deep outside, 2:27 to play. Hunter comes left, comes right, spins in the lane, shoots and misses. Somebody got a hand on it. Bogus picks up the loose ball. Over to Contreras. Contreras bounces out front to Lynn. 2:10 to play. Lynn controlling the dribble out near the center line. And we're at the 2-minute mark. Lynn comes left. Back right. Drives the lane. Fake. Shoots and scores. She's got 20. Raiders back up by 11. 60-49. Harris jumps and scores at the free throw line. 60-51. Savannah Davis will inbound to Pfeiffer. Macy's going to bring it down herself. Works it across the line. Hands the ball out front to Lynn. 1:25 to play. Raiders with a 9-point lead. 60-51. Lynn dribbling some time off the clock. Comes left, comes right. Kicks a blind pass to Contreras. 3 in the air, no good. Rebound Memphis. Here's Harris working into front court. Harris is going to drive. Fall away shot, no good. Rebound, Blair Bogus. To Davis. We go under a minute to play. Deep right side to Lynn. Over to Contreras. Raiders by 9, 60-51. Contreras out near the center line. Working a little time off the clock. Comes right. Drive, shot, blocked, loose, picked up by Memphis. This is Alexander in the front court. Alexander pull up 8-footer, no good. Rebound, Bogus. Raiders bring it down, leading by 9. 26 seconds to play. Over to Lynn. Raiders can hold the ball for the rest of the game. Lynn dribbles over near the scores table, out near the center line, and Memphis is not pressuring. Memphis has decided that the deal's up. So Lynn will dribble the remaining time off the clock. Final score, Middle Tennessee 60, Memphis 51. Raiders improved to 4-5 on the season, and the Tigers were dropped to 4-6 as the Raiders step out of a little tailspin and come up with a home court victory, 60-51. Stay with us now. Our post-game show will be coming your way next. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Basketball on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider athletics.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Lights are twinkling, snows are falling, just like last year. Fun is calling with holiday games, the instant kind, the easiest gift there is to find. So celebrate for just a while with holiday games that'll make you smile. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun, play responsibly.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider Game Day continues. And we've got you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Dick Palmer.
Thank you and welcome into our Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates postgame show. Raiders win today by a score of 60. They've taken the score down off the board.
51.
60 to 51, the final score, as the Raiders will pick up a home court win and improve their record to 4-5 on the season. Well, it wasn't an easy win. The Raiders led most of the way. In fact, Memphis never had the lead. They cut it to 1 at 31-30 during the third quarter, and the Raiders were able to come back out. So, yeah, why don't you scoot over and we'll bring Blair Bogus in. All right, I think we just talked a few days ago, did we not?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Well, first, it was a wild ball game. Have you ever been involved in a game as wild as this one was?
This one was pretty wild. I mean, I've seen my wild games, but this one's definitely up there.
Well, to say the Memphis team was physical would be an understatement because they really pressured you guys from the opening tip, really.
Absolutely, yeah. They were constantly pushing, but that was just something I had to not think about. Just go in there, post up, do my thing.
Their big post play was a handful, wasn't she?
She was, yeah. I had to try to get around her the best I could and try to deflect the ball if they did the lob.
Well, fortunately, she got in foul trouble early and sat out most of the game.
Yes.
But when she came back in, she made a difference for them.
She did, yeah.
So, the Raiders have some things to work on in practice.
For sure.
And what would that be?
Ball handling, getting open. I thought we did a better job getting the ball in the paint today off the initial. I think us doing that in the first quarter got us going so that I could kick it out, I could score, just whatever we needed.
So they opened the game playing you one up, right? And we were able to get the ball into you, and you were able to put points on the board. And then they switched and started double teaming inside, and that had to change our game a little bit.
It did, absolutely. Yeah, whenever I see the double team coming, that's definitely when I have to find my open man, see where the double team's coming from, and kick the ball. It's just something I had to adjust to mid-game.
I thought you and Macy did a really good job on the boards early, and then later in the game, it was so helter-skelter, it was hard to really figure out what was going on because we had trouble getting the ball in bounds.
Yeah, that was definitely a struggle. I told my girls, I said, just 5 minutes. That's all we have is 5 minutes, push, and we can get through this. I mean, we had a much-needed win, and that's just something we'll have to work on every single day in practice.
Once they got it to 1 point, we were up by 8 or 10. They got it back to 1 in the third quarter. Then we extended it out. I think you did most of that at the free throw line because you were able to get some shots away and draw some fouls in that third period when our offense wasn't really clicking because of their pressure defense.
For sure. After studying film for the past few days, I learned that I could take charges on them, so that was the main focus for me, that they were going to come in there, just run me over, so I just had to stand there and take it, and I figured that'd be a momentum changer for our team.
Did you ever take a charge from that big girl inside?
3 of them.
Did you really?
Yep.
I didn't realize that.
Or 4, I don't know which one.
You'll realize that in the morning, I think. All right, Blair, congratulations on the win. And, winning always feels better than the other alternative.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, go be with your teammates now. Blair Bogus visiting with us after the game as the Raiders win it by a score of 60-51. Blair had, as our Bills Ford Tough player of the game, 19 points, 14 rebounds, 5 of 10 from the floor, 9 of 12 at the free throw line, and like I say, another double-double for the freshman from Wayne County. We'll take a break. Be back at. We'll be talking with Coach Ensel a little bit later, doing some stats for you. You're listening to the Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates post-game show on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Grannis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Grannis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Grannis & Associates online at gcpas.com. WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Welcome back into our Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates post-game show. Raiders winning by a score of 60-51. Why don't we look at some first half stats while we're waiting for Coach Unsel to come out?
I will take a look at these stats. For the game, Middle Tennessee 18 of 45 from the floor for 40%, only 2 of 15 from range for 13%, but an impressive 22 of 29 from the free throw line for 75%. Dick, in the second half alone, Middle Tennessee 17 of 21 for just right at 81% from the free throw line in the second half. That was a big difference maker. For Memphis, they were 18 of 55, so 10 more shots for the Tigers. They shot only 32%. 5 of 18 from range, 27%, which is better than their season average, and 10 of 16 from the free throw line. So Middle Tennessee with 13 more chances from the free throw line than Memphis. Memphis only shooting 62% from the free throw line. Leading the way for Memphis, 14 points for Jordan Hunter, 11 for Shea Harris, who spent a lot of the game in foul trouble. No other Tiger in double figures. 8 points for Deja Richmond, 6 points for Amari Williams, 3 points for Brooklyn Charlo, 3 points for Tamara Smith, and 2 points for Corey Allen. For Middle Tennessee, Yuhan Lin leads the way, the freshman from Taiwan, 20 points on the afternoon, 19 points, 14 rebounds for Blair Bogus. She continues her good work as a freshman. 9 points, 9 rebounds for freshman Macy Pfeiffer. 7 points, 7 rebounds for freshman Kirsten Verhulst. Emily Monson contributes with her first points of the season, a three-pointer and a free throw. She has 4 on the afternoon. 1 point for Savannah Davis. Elena Contreras played, did not score. Nicole Dominguez played and did not score. And that rounds out the scoring for Middle Tennessee. Rebounding, Middle Tennessee out-rebounds Memphis 40-26. Turnovers, 27 for Middle Tennessee, 19 for Memphis. Points in the paint, Middle Tennessee led that statistic 32-18. They also lead the points off turnovers 21-14. Second chance points 8-6 in favor of Middle Tennessee. Fast break goes Memphis's way 8-5, and Memphis had more bench scoring than Middle Tennessee, 22-1. But best scoring run, Memphis had 9 points consecutive in the fourth quarter. Middle Tennessee had 7 points consecutive to start the game. Those are the two longest scoring runs. It was 60-51 as your finals. Middle Tennessee hangs on to get the victory. And we'll step aside and we will take a break, come back and sit down with Coach Rick Insel. You're listening to Lady Raider Basketball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
On the first day of the holidays, my true love gave to me a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery. On the second day of the holidays, my true love gave to me 2 I don't remembers and a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery. On the third day of the holidays, my true love gave to me 3 I forgot, 2 I don't remembers, and a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery.
Make it a holiday they'll never forget with gifts from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, merry-making fun. Please play responsibly.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
And welcome back in from the Murphy Center for our Bob Lamb and Associates Exit Realty postgame show. The Raiders win by a score of 60-51 in a game that we led start to finish. But boy, you sitting over there on the bench, I'm sure you weren't thinking about it in those terms because it got a little tight at the end.
Well, my blood pressure did get up. I'll just tell you. I've got blood pressure problems anyway. But we hung on. We did some positive things. We did some negative. We can't have 27 turnovers. And, I thought Yuhan had a good game, but we got a lot to go back and work on, Dick. We're not near where we need to be. But we won a game, and that's big. Now we got to build on this.
You shifted your lineup up a little bit to start the game today. How'd you think that worked out?
Well, we'll just see this week. We got a whole week, and we'll play all 4 of those kids. We got 4 good players there, and then we got Carson. She's hurt. So really 5 on that perimeter, 6 with Burroughs. So, I'm pretty happy with what I saw today. But we got, we wanted to get out quick. Blair put the ball in the hole early. I thought Macy Pfeiffer went to the boards early. She ended up with 9 rebounds. I'd like to have that every night from her. And then I'd like to get her scoring up there around 14, 15 points a night, just like with Blair, to be honest with you. But overall, we won a game. We got to be happy because we've come here the last 3 or 4 times, and we've lost games that we should have won. So we'll take it from there.
Well, one of the issues had been a slow start. You got off to a good start today, and that really changes the whole complexion, doesn't it, when you do that?
Well, it beats being down 24-2 and 20-3 or 4. Right? It beats that, Dick. I'll be honest with you, but still, we got a lot to work on. I mean, I'm happy that we won the game. I'm happy for our players, but we got to come back in. I don't think we're practicing tomorrow, but we got to come back in Tuesday. And we got to get after it. We got to show some improvement. We got to make handling the ball a positive. When we do that, we got a pretty good team down on the other end. But we got to make handling the ball a positive, and we're not doing that.
No,
that's where we got to go.
Yeah, and give Memphis credit. They created a lot of havoc there late in the game, and we had trouble getting the ball in bounds. And that was just. I know you were tearing your hair out over there.
Well, we did. I think we hit the ball one time. I've never heard that rule. I thought you could knock the ball back to the official, but evidently you can't. I had to find out what's going on there.
Well, the Raiders, as you say, still have some work to do, but your young freshmen are getting valuable experience minute after minute that they're on the floor.
Well, I said it today. I'll say it again. I am not happy, but I am very proud of my basketball team. I'm not happy that we didn't play as well as I thought today, but I'm very proud of them.
I think we take them on the road now next time, don't we? In about
we
a
do,
week?
And that's a tough game. Southern Indiana's pretty good.
Yeah.
I watched them play yesterday, East Tennessee State, and they're pretty good. We're going to have to play a tough game up there in their gym. But that's what we need. Then we come back in and play Auburn. We don't get any days off.
Yeah. Good to see Courtney Whitson back here.
She's a winner. I love her to death. One of my girls.
Yep. So the Raiders win today 60-51. Coach, congratulations on the win. That was really a test of survival in the fourth quarter.
Well,
but we were able to do it.
Well, thank you, Dick.
Coach Rick Henson with his post-game comments as the Raiders win today by a score of 60-51. We will take a break and be back with more as the post-game show continues on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Welcome back in for the final time to our Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates post-game show as the Raiders defeat the Memphis Tigers by a score of 60-51 and now lead the all-time series 13-8. And that was the 7th straight win for Middle Tennessee over Memphis in women's basketball. We're going to take a look at some scores of other games around the conference, and this, of course, brought to you by our friends at the Ascend Federal Credit Union. Again, another one of our great sponsors. Visit one of their Middle Tennessee branch locations or check them online at ascend.org.
Well, 2 games already in the books in Conference USA this afternoon. We gave you the score earlier up in Oxford, Ohio. Miami of Ohio defeats Western Kentucky 80-53. Here, Middle Tennessee 9 better than Memphis, 60-51. 2 games still underway, both either in the fourth quarter or about to begin the fourth quarter. Over in Springfield, Missouri, at the end of 3 quarters, Missouri State leads Kansas by 7, 52-45, and with 6:28 remaining in the contest, George Mason at home leads Liberty 65-59.
And we'll be seeing all of those conference teams later on in the season. One other thing was accomplished today. We got you a free Frosty as one of the Memphis players missed back-to-back free throws. So to redeem your free Frosty, show your ticket stub or your student ID at any Murfreesboro or Smyrna participating location. Dwayne, I'd like to thank you for sitting in today, and we will maybe do it again one of these nights. I don't know what Kyle's TV schedule is, but we'll keep you informed.
Well, absolutely. I'll be glad to do it. Glad to be able to come back and get a win, a gritty, gutty win, Dick. It looked like it was falling apart in the fourth quarter, and Middle Tennessee able to right the ship. So while there are a lot of freshmen out there gaining experience, this has to be a confidence builder. It didn't look pretty. It certainly wasn't aesthetically pleasing, but Middle Tennessee got the win today. That has to be a boost to their confidence.
And your first look at this team, I understand. So what's your overall impression?
Well, you got to love that you've got 4 freshmen who are out there contributing, making things happen. Again, they're going to make mistakes. They're inexperienced basketball players at this level. They're going to make mistakes, but nights like tonight, afternoons like this afternoon, where things don't go right and you're able to even overcome when things don't go right is a confidence builder. I'm excited for the future of this basketball program.
Middle Tennessee's men and the Belmont Bruins getting ready to tip it off here in about, I would say, 8 to 10 minutes, something like that. Our game ran a little bit long, so Chip is still on his pregame show, I believe. But you can stay with him on Totally Hits 93.3, or we'll be joining Chip and Blue Raider men basketball here on WGNS when we sign off, and that's going to be just about right now. So we'd like to thank our studio producer, Micah Robinson, and for Dwayne Hickey. This is Dick Palmer. Our next broadcast will come your way 1 week from today from Evansville, Indiana, when the Raiders will play Southern Indiana. That's a 2 o'clock tip-off. We'll be on there with our pregame show at 1:30. Until then, Dick Palmer saying thank you for joining us. And this broadcast has been a production of Van Wagner Sports.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of Middle Tennessee State University women's basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. The proceeding has been a Van Wagner presentation of the Blue Raider Network on WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.